I mean, hey, we're good. We got jobs, right?
That's right. Yeah. I mean, I was just happy to be singled out as a guy, or doubled out as one of the guys that gets to stay. You know.
True champ.
True champ Andres Reyes on his way to the ring, looking ready, throwing some air fists.
I do want to let everybody know we did find out during intermission that the cheese has been taken to a local medical facility and he's in stable condition. He's long road to recovery, but he's doing okay. Doctors are looking optimistic, or so I'm told.
It's hard to dent a block of cheese, you know?
Yeah. Of course, with Set for Action, True Champ going to take on the new Handsome Dan, apparently.
And his first opponent.
There we go. Oh. We got the horns.
There's the Squire.
Eric Donovan comes out here every time with laser focus. Look at him.
Yeah. And, you know, he may not seem like a fan favorite, but they're behind him just because of the great performances he's put on the last 2 months against Shogun.
Oh, yeah. Two incredible. Nobody more deserving of their own trumpeter.
Yeah.
Their outside merry minstrel.
Now, I will bow to him. Unlike other captains, I will salute to a knight, you know.
That's absolutely. We have respect for knights around here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wonder how Daniel's doing in there, you think?
I don't know.
I mean, Starling is going to have to match here, so Financially Stable has to let Solarzano get out here. Handsome Daniel.
Handsome Dan Starling in the house.
Virginia, the Galactic Heartthrob, your white favorite wrestler, and your reigning, defending GTW
What is the Daniel Starling has defaced the Multiverse Championship with Financially Stable stickers.
Oh, he's already on board.
He's already on board. Look at this. You know, the Multiverse Championship already looked good. It didn't need the faces of Winston Bentley and Connor McKay on it.
Of course, Jefferson State in tow here with Daniel Starling. Handsome Daniel Starling. Daniel Starling showing off that championship, that Multiverse Championship, which guarantees him a shot at the world title whenever he wins.
Oh, look at this! Here comes handsome Daniel coming out, and he's got a smile on his face. He looks like maybe he convinced our new boss that here, let me help you.
Okay, guys, I'm back on a. I'll be frank, I'm back on a trial basis.
Okay.
So I have to do well. Man, Financially Stable, how great are those guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're great.
they're
Magnanimous
good
to give me a
guys.
trial.
Yeah, good guys.
All right, the bell rings and we're underway.
We got Jefferson State, but I think Financially
God.
Stable, the real saints around here.
Well, Sir Knight Merrick Donovan wants to eliminate Daniel Starling from the equation altogether here.
You know, Handsome Daniel, I just want to say, when financially stable, hear us commentate this match, I'm sure that they're going to give you your job, your position back full time.
Well,
I certainly hope so. Man, they really don't want Daniel Starling in the ring. We gotta talk about Jefferson Saint here for a second.
Yeah.
Now, last month, We're Still Here, he comes out and he, you know, I gotta say it, he played the part. Slimy, greasy, dubious legal representation for darling Daniel Starling. But it was all an act. So we see him on Grind Time TV. He thought the cameras were off, but it turns out Jefferson Saint, no Saint at all.
No, sir. And again, they're getting rid of Daniel Starling here.
Pretty sure it's highly illegal to claim that you've passed the bar.
Well, yeah. But I don't know if he ever made that claim, though.
Yeah, that's true. I guess we just kind of inferred that.
Yeah. I guess it's on us to do our own research.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
This is a learning lesson for us.
Yeah.
Due diligence.
But I think our biggest takeaway from that video is that Jefferson Saint is tired of the textbook Daniel Starling silliness. He's tired of Daniel Starling making the family look bad because, as it turns out, that's Daniel Starling's uncle.
Merrick Donovan right now putting on a clinic in the ring.
And a cover, 2 count there.
Yeah, you got to think of maybe having some family around, maybe get Daniel a little bit more focused, you know.
Well, I could say it was evidence. While I was begging him for my job in the back there, I heard some new music for darling Daniel Starling. Oh, stun gun on the top rope to Sir Knight Merrick Donovan from the champion.
Yeah. Daniel Starling is a belt-wearing member of GTW now, so he has to hold himself to that standard.
Now, I'm looking at the belt right now and put financially stable stickers on the Multiversal Championship.
I know. It's very disrespectful. Well, I mean...
Well, maybe that's...
Or respectful.
Oh, look at that lawn dart for the champion to the true champ, Andres Reyes. Showing Andres Reyes who the true champ really is. And he blasts Sir Knight Merrick Donovan in the face with a huge kick.
Guys, we don't know if that's disrespectful. That could be the new standard for the GTW belt.
You know, that's true.
Monstrous DDT from darling Daniel Starling. Pinfall attempt there, but Andres Reyes kicks out.
I guess it would be disrespectful if Ty was still in charge, but I guess it's now respectful.
Oh, Daniel just eating those shots.
Well, I'll say this for everything. The presence of Jefferson Saint is really affecting the in-ring performance of darling Daniel Starling, and not a darling anymore by my estimation. Pin attempt there by true champ, but the actual true champ, Daniel Starling, kicks out. I gotta stop calling him true champ. He's not the true champ until he's the multiversal champion in my eyes. Adorned with those new financially stable decals. One of the best looking belts in the business.
From
Now it is.
From
Now
a darling to a manling.
Oh. Look at that crushing lariat from Daniel Starling.
Definitely the focus of Daniel Starling.
Pin attempt here, and Merrick Donovan breaks it up from the outside.
Yeah, you got Jefferson Saint, you know, coaching him up on the outside.
Yeah.
And this is a very interesting management style because usually we like to see, we end up seeing people's managers sticking their fingers where they don't belong.
Yeah.
Getting into business that they have no business being in. Pin attempt by the champion
Or
here.
just there for sound effects.
Daniel Starling having some words with lead official Eric there.
Yeah, I think lead official Eric is doing a fine job refereeing this match.
I will wait to comment till I hear word from Winston and Colin to see how he's doing.
So now we're,
my ears must be going. I'm sure I heard you say Connor and not Colin, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
so now we have to run everything we say on mic by. Is this what we've
No,
come
I
to?
just don't want to. I don't want to.
There's new protocols that need to be followed. If anything, we're professionals first.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't want anybody to confuse.
And look at this. Oh! A little inadvertent tandem offense between Merrick Donovan and the champion.
Yeah, I don't think that's what Merrick Donovan had
Oh,
in
look
mind.
at this! Going for Starstruck. He finds out, but he gets him with a huge cutter there.
Daniel Starling has turned it on.
Yeah, this is a new Daniel Starling.
Definitely is.
Oh, and look at that suplex from the champion. Pin attempt here. Hook of the outside leg. Count of 2, and Andres Reyes kicks out again.
Absolutely devastating speed and skill coming from Daniel Starling.
And I'll tell you this, guys. Handsome Daniel, not a proud man. And, you know, for everything, as much as I hated to do it with my past with Daniel Starling, the guy said he'd put in a good word for me.
Well, that was
That's
mighty
nice.
white of it.
Yeah. Daniel Starling taking over a new leaf.
Did you see the elevation he got on that jumping elbow there, did the champion? And now
For a
Daniel Starling looking for a
superplex, can he nail
superplex.
it?
Here comes Merrick.
Oh no, what's this?
Oh!
Tower of Doom.
Oh, look at this! Incredible strength by Sir Knight Merrick Donovan.
The floor of the GTW Grindhouse just shook.
Oh, 3 men down. I think that took a lot out of everybody.
Well, Sir Merrick's Squires pounding on the ring apron, and man, the Grindhouse is jacked right now.
You know, if your minstrel doesn't start a Donovan chant, then what's your minstrel for? Incredible. I love it.
Ooh, double arms into the champ by Sir Knight Merrick Donovan.
It's one of my favorite idioms there, James.
And turns the champion inside out.
Don't call me an idiom, all right?
Irish whip in the ropes.
Yeah, doubling back on that. To be fair, Daniel Starling said he'd get me a job in custodial. I'm not afraid to work my way up from the bottom to the top. I'm just glad that the bosses had the foresight to take my experience into account, and a big body splash from Sir Knight Merrick Donovan to the champion. Rings his bell there, goes for a cover attempt on the champion. Reyes breaks up the hold.
This is an extremely exciting match right now. Every man in this ring has given it their all.
Oh!
Oh, a little dragon suplex. Hook of the outside leg by Sir Knight Merrick Donovan. And Andres Reyes, it's about the 1,000th time he's kicked out of a pin attempt tonight. And he's got to be feeling those effects in this Florida heat.
Oh, no.
Or, you know, if you're from Florida and you're tired of hearing this, it's the humidity. Pin attempt by Andres Reyes. And Merrick Donovan kicks out, barely getting the shoulder up. Meanwhile, on the outside of the ring, Sane is yelling words of encouragement to Starling, who's taking a little breather.
Yeah, Starling needs to get in there, though. He could lose this match and not even be a part of it.
It's nice to see a triple threat with 3 managers on the outside, making sure everything's on the up and up for everybody.
Huge uppercut. Oh, look at this. Starling's going to capitalize. Gigantic knee to the face of Andres Reyes, and he's got to be lights out by now. And Daniel Starling says goodbye to that threat. And the challenger in trouble here. Does he have it cinched in? He's looking for it. He's calling for it. Starstruck!
Man, I am so impressed with Daniel Starling tonight. Not one eye gouge in this match.
And it's elementary here. And what is this? That should have been
Lead official Eric just got pulled out of the ring. by Andre Rice's outside man.
Now look at this. Daniel Starling and I have had our differences in the past, but you could say Jefferson State did not get involved.
Do it again.
Going again, starstruck.
Man.
Showing everybody why he's the Universal Champion. Applying the pin, getting the 3 count, retaining that title. My God, Daniel Starling is absolutely vicious.
And still, GTW Multiversal Champion, Darling Daniel Starling.
Man.
And you have got to give an assist to Jefferson State because Jay Breezy, my God, he really played the part last month, didn't he?
Yeah, he definitely did. He set this whole thing up. He allowed Daniel Starling to become the man that he just became.
You gotta wonder now, will the effects of this match play in later tonight?
And you know, I gotta say, I maybe might agree with Jefferson State a little bit on the front of, there's always something about Starling that just bothered me to my core that I could just never get behind, but I gotta tell you, if you don't like the style, too bad, but he won clean as a whistle.
Yeah.
And Daniel Starling is still your multiversal champion.
Super, super impressive.
He may just trade that in later tonight, though. Who knows?
That is always an option. Of course, the multiversal championship can be cashed in for a title shot at any time the champion wants.
What is this?
You know,
Well, you're not the owner anymore, so you don't really call it shots, Ty Harris.
Your new boss. This is the Grind Time Wrestling Financially Stable Comics Multiversal Heavyweight Championship.
That's a mouthful.
Of the goddamn world, held by only the darling Daniel Starling.
man, I feel bad.
Handsome Dan.
I feel bad for Ty Harris right now.
I genuinely swear, if one more person messes with me tonight,
I mean, you don't really have the capital to back up that threat anymore, Ty Harris.
what's happening?
I hate to say it.
Oh,
Is Noah Vale going to take a run at that multiversal championship?
I think Daniel Starling is going to exercise the better part of valor here and make retreat. He doesn't have anything to prove to anyone, especially not Noah Vale.
oh.
And Noah Vale, understandably frustrated after, you know, they're fighting for Ty Harris's honor earlier tonight.
We're at the fourth backstage here at Grind Time Wrestling with true champ Andre Reyes and his manager El Segundo.
Andres Reyes.
Andres Reyes and his manager El Segundo Luis Soto. Did I say that right? All right. Tough loss for you in that triple threat. Daniel Starling retaining that title. How you feeling?
You want to know how we're feeling? Quite frankly, I'm irritated. You understand? 5 months. 5 months of the true champion busting his ass just for him to come back here and darling Daniel Starling is going to walk out here and think he's just going to knock some teeth out? You see this, right? Daniel Starling took a piece out of my boy. He took a piece out of the moneymaker. So when I told Daniel Starling that he needed to watch where he was stepping, he better be looking at every footprint in front of him because I'm 10 paces ahead. Just know, Starling, that next time we come back to Grind Time Wrestling, we don't need 5 months. I don't even need a month. Give the true champion 24 hours notice. He'll be anywhere. I don't care. I don't need to be ready. He doesn't need to be ready because we're always ready. Does that tell you how I'm feeling? Any further questions? Any further questions?
Absolutely
Thank you.
not. Passionate words here from El Segundo Luis Soto. We'll see what happens here with Andres Reyes here at Grind Time Wrestling. Back to you. George Hudsonmore at the fourth backstage here, waiting for darling Daniel Starling to get a word on his big victory, and there he is, still the Titan Comics multiversal champion.
Financially stable.
Yes, the financially stable multiversal champion, unfortunately. And his legal counsel, Jefferson Saint.
Bring this interview down.
Well,
Bring it down.
all right, classic Daniel Starling. Let me squat here with my bad back.
Here we go.
All right, folks, we're doing it Daniel Starling's way. Big win, still the champ. How you feeling?
I feel like I'm traveling through time. I beat a 1930s boxer and a medieval knight. I don't care if you're a knight, a space alien, a sentient piece of cheese. If you're uptown, downtown, I don't care where you are. When you are the financially stable, multiversal champion of the world, the darling Daniel Starling, you take on all comers, you spike them on their pencil necks, you get 1, 2, 3, and you go to the pay window and collect your check. That's how I'm feeling.
Anything to say from your legal counsel?
You know what? I think he said it all.
You heard it. Daniel Starling, still the champion, still defiant, still going strong here in Grind Time Wrestling. We'll see you next month. George Hudson Moore IV, back to you.
All right, take the financially stable multiversal champion.
Their friends just lost their business.
Before we start, our women's world
They lost the business for him. Because they couldn't beat the great financially stable.
We love financially stable here at the announce table, and you know, it may sound kiss-assy, but I genuinely love the new bosses. They fired me. That was their damn right. They got me back in on a trial basis because I bowed and scraped.
And accompanying our former GTW champion,
Well, this is incredible. We got 2 world-famous guests at the table.
Yeah, of course, former GTW champ.
Well, it looks like they're going to take a little lap around the ring here first before they join us. And while that's happening, we're sponsored by Pit Viper Sunglasses. We're sponsored by Munchies 420. They're in the house. You like that, Jay Breezy?
Oh, heck yeah.
And of course, the Jabroni University Podcast Network, which I'm thankfully still a member of, on a trial basis.
And it's for the GTW Women's Championship belt.
Well, it looks like either one of the challengers is taking their sweet time to get on up out here. All right. Here we go. This is going to be an amazing challenger. For the vacant GTW Women's Championship, that's Emily Locke. And she's a technician if I've ever seen one.
Says she has Kelsey Reagan locked down in this match.
And it looks like she's got the Grindhouse locked down. Round of applause for one of the challengers.
Yeah, newcomer here to the Grindhouse.
She's locked it in. And you see what I did there.
Of course, the person she's challenging against is absolutely no joke whatsoever in Kelsey Reagan, who, you know, if you'll recall, not a great track record here at GTW, and I'm not talking about win-loss records.
Especially when Allie Rex is in the ring.
Yeah.
Now, twice she's let opportunities slip through her fingers. Once at March to Glory, when Allie Rex was not able to compete, and she just sat there and beat the hell out of that already injured knee.
Yeah, I mean, part of the reason that Allie's wearing that brace right now is because Kelsey Reagan went to town on that knee.
And then, the month after that at Apocalypse, she all but had it cinched in, and former World's Women Heavyweight Champion of the World, darling Daniel Starling, capitalized.
He jacked the belt.
I'm glad you could finally admit that.
He traded it in for an opportunity at Old Red, and now he's the multiversal champion. And again, you gotta know that Jefferson Saint was working the strings, the puppet master in the background.
Absolutely. What a great puppet master he's become.
Allie and Mackenzie making their way to commentary table to join us. Hey, Allie, how are you?
Hello, champion. Great to see you at the table. Well, this match is going to get underway and is for the vacant GTW Women's Championship. In the ring now, Emily Locke and Kelsey Reagan. And champion, I gotta ask you this question: how's the knee doing? You were viciously attacked in March by that woman in the ring now, Kelsey Reagan, who had no remorse for that attack on you.
I'm hanging in there. I just had surgery about 5.5 weeks ago. I started physical therapy, so I'm almost walking. I'm very excited to be a part of this today, and the fact that I could actually be out here on this side of it.
It's
so.
good to see you.
Definitely.
And you're doing a hell of a job with the rehab. I've seen some of the videos on Instagram. Can't wait till you're back in fighting shape.
I can't wait either, trust me.
Oh, and look at that arm drag from Emily Locke.
Of course, joined by a little.
Oh, and a big splash. Look at the outside leg there. Pin attempt. Looking for the gold, but no dice there. Kelsey Reagan kicks out.
Bringing some backup this month in case Kelsey tries it again, huh?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Emily's looking good. Second match ever being out there.
Well, it looks like Kelsey Reagan. It looks like she's taking a breather.
Oh, of course she walks away. She always seems to run away. Run away from
Hey.
your problems, Kelsey. Just run away from your problems.
You gotta win the ring inside the match there, genius.
You too.
Oh, yeah, great. Okay, sure, do that, I guess.
Is she serious?
Kelsey.
That
Kelsey.
is not somebody you would want as your GTW Women's Champion.
No,
Yeah.
she just blinded her challenger with the Midori mist and slammed her face into the ring pole.
That was my drink.
Can we get
Allie,
Champ another drink?
Allie, how can we fast track your rehab so you
attempt
can
here.
get in there and take out Kelsey for us? My goodness.
If it stays like this, it might be faster than I expected myself.
Yeah. I think Kelsey just motivated Allie Rex to get in there and start wrecking again.
Textbook suplex by Kelsey Reagan there. She's gonna go for a pin attempt looking for the gold, and Emily Locke kicks out.
Some of the fans here at GTW got a little shower from that drink as well. Kelsey,
To cool them off a little bit. It's a little hot in here.
absolutely. I kind of wish I got in line of that drink right myself.
I mean, plus we know you only drink private reserves, so that is a supreme waste of alcohol. Well, call it presumption there, champion, but I'm going to assume that if you did want to see someone kick out there by Emily Locke, win the championship here tonight, I got to imagine you're rooting for Emily Locke at this point, right?
Absolutely. I think Emily would make a great fighting champion here. You know, a rookie to come in and excited as she is to be here, other than someone like Kelsey.
Oh, look at this schoolgirl pin attempt.
Oh my gosh.
And a sling blade from Kelsey Reagan.
Come on, Emily. Kick out of
She's
that.
looking for gold here, and Emily
There it
Locke
is.
again kicks out.
She's got a lot of heart, that girl.
She does.
Absolutely, the Grindhouse on their feet for her when she made it out to the ring. Of course, they're going to remember just the unbridled viciousness of Kelsey Reagan. And man, you like to see someone be a good sport in this profession. You like to see someone get the job done clean. And, you can't do that when you're spraying alcohol in someone's face on the outside of the ring.
Yeah.
Might be a little gotcha journalism, but is there just a little bit of you that's just hoping Kelsey wins so you can get your revenge on her?
No, there's honestly nothing in me that hopes
No.
Kelsey wins
Okay.
tonight.
Good.
hear.
That's smart. Yeah. We don't want Kelsey having a reason to be at the Grindhouse month after month.
And that's economical. You don't want to be in the room with her. I get it.
It's good to have a champ with integrity, I'll tell you that much.
There's something to be said about the
Oh,
viciousness
fight back.
of Kelsey Reagan, though.
And of course, paragons of integrity, our new owners financially stable.
sure they'd love to see Kelsey Reagan with that belt wrapped around her waist.
Well, okay, first of all, you can't possibly know what they're thinking. Their thought level is on a completely different plane. If it makes financial sense, then yeah, I'm gonna say that they maybe might want that belt on Kelsey Reagan.
You're right.
Rex got to get in there more. She's all in her hair.
Oh, and a big strike there from Kelsey Reagan. Emily Locke starting to feel the effects there. Going for a pin attempt again, and another kick out by Emily Locke.
That fight in her.
Should maybe get see if our new champs or our new owners financially stable. Maybe enforce a 2-referee rule every time Kelsey Reagan's out here, just to keep it fair. All of her underhanded tactics.
That's a good idea. We need an outside the ring referee as well.
Oh, look at that! Stunning maneuver there.
She's got to get up here. She's got to stay on Kelsey.
Yeah, she's letting her get to her feet, and that's not a good plan.
And official David now administering the standing 10 count. But it looks like both women are back on their feet and ready to go for some more.
Oh, here's her fire. That's what I wanted to see out of her.
There's some
Pounding
fire.
Kelsey Reagan with lariats. And a big splash in the corner here.
Oh,
Bronco Buster.
and maybe again.
And a cannonball. Now that's championship material.
And the cover.
Looking for the championship count of 2.
Oh
No.
my gosh, I thought she had that.
We almost had a new women's champion, I felt.
I thought that was it. That would have been such an upset on Kelsey.
Evasion here by Kelsey Reagan, but in a dangerous territory on the ring apron.
Oh, that
She dodges
boom.
deftly, applies a kick.
Oh, gosh, that was devastating.
DDT on the apron. Champion, tell me what it feels like to get hit on the apron like that.
It is not fun. There is no cushion there.
Where
Here we
wood
go.
meets
What are you
steel.
doing? You don't just get
Not
the
yet.
button,
You
take
don't
it
ju-
up.
What are you?
What is she
runs
doing?
this?
Shit.
You gotta win in the ring there.
Oh!
Whoa!
Into the crowd.
Well, misfire, and that's what happens when you take Emily Locke lightly.
Nobody's gonna go get the belt back from her. She's just gonna think she could keep that.
Hey, we're under a new regime here. Maybe we have different rules now.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go get them.
Okay.
Oh. Allie's taking
Well,
care of
all
business
right.
right now. Knee or no knee.
And look at this here. Looking for that straight jacket suplex. Couldn't get it done. Kelsey Reagan reverses out of it. Or, sorry, straight jacket net breaker, rather. And that's that technical prowess. Now, look at this. The champion trying to get the belt out of the ring here, which is what the officials should have done about 1 million years ago.
Oh!
Oh, no!
Allie on crutches fighting for that belt.
A true champion if I've ever seen one.
Kelsey Reagan has a sense of entitlement that is going to cost her this
Oh,
match.
now here it is. Looking for it. Oh, nails the straight jacket neck breaker.
Emily
But she's
Locke.
got to capitalize here. But the referee is
referee.
distracted.
Allie
with-
trying to get back in to get that belt.
I know you got good intentions, champion. But Emily Locke had this match locked down.
We should have a new champion.
Referee David needs to pay attention. I don't think that these are the results that Allie was trying to accomplish here.
And I understand.
my
Oh, no.
God.
Oh, no. He belted her with
That's
the belt.
the exact
and he didn't
reason
see
she
it.
was trying to get
No.
that belt.
No, new champion. Damn it.
Oh my God, dirty Kelsey Reagan.
This is ridiculous.
Well, official David trying to help Allie Rex on the outside because, again, she's out here on crutches. Maybe not the smartest thing, but she's got a champion's heart and tried to prevent exactly what just happened from happening. Emily Locke was robbed.
I am speechless right now.
Kelsey Reagan got lucky just now. She's not going to be able to retain that belt with that kind of attitude.
Well, this is extremely, extremely disappointing.
Thank you.
Champion, thank you so much for being on the table with us.
I was expecting this women's division to go in a new direction, and this is not the direction I was hoping for.
Well, like it or not, if the ref doesn't see it, he can't call it. And he didn't see Kelsey Reagan just blast Emily Locke in the face there with the GTW women's belt. Her belt now.
Ladies and gentlemen, George Hudson Moorhead IV backstage here at Grind Time Wrestling with the new women's champion, Kelsey Reagan. As we know, Allie Rex had to vacate her title due to injury. You had a big victory here tonight for the Grind Time Women's Champion against Emily Locke. How you feeling?
Oh, my feeling. I feel fantastic because now the belt is with its rightful owner. I worked for this. Emily didn't work for this. I ruined Allie. And if anybody else wants to step up to me, I'm going to ruin them just the same. Just like I did Emily and Allie. Anybody else who wants to step in that ring with me, I am the champion.
You heard it, folks. Kelsey Reagan demanding competition here in Grind Time Wrestling. Our new champion is not going anywhere. George Hudson Moorhead IV, back to you.
A belt which is in dire need of getting some financially stable decals on it.
And it's for the GTW Heavyweight Championship of the World.
And this is going to be a barn burner here, gang, for the championship. Jake Sterling, you know, I was looking through his win-loss records, and he's undefeated in singles competition in the Grindhouse.
Hey, there's the reason he's a champ.
Cashed in the Multiversal Championship at Battle for the Multiverse back in May and shot straight to the top of the company. And there he is, the champion.
And defending GTW.
And you like to see a champ come out first like this.
Yeah, he's not waiting for anybody.
When you're number one, you want to come out number one first. And what is this? Some jamoke from the crowd getting in the face of the champion. Hey,
What?
yeah, you get punched in the face, idiot. Someone, security, get this guy out of here.
Oh my God!
Oh,
What is happening?
you
here?
idiot.
What is this?
You idiot.
You
You're
don't
not
go
part
in
of
the
the
crowd.
show, you dumb moron.
You don't come into the Grindhouse and
What is this bullshit? Get him out of there.
Jesus Christ, get this idiot out of here. Deranged fan trying to assault the champion.
Get out of here.
it took half the roster to get that guy out of the Grindhouse.
Fucking loser.
Thank God Aaron Noah was able to keep some order in the ring there. I'm sorry, Laura.
I'm sick of this shit, Ty. I bust my ass every single show to put on a good show for these people as your champion. And you're handing out opportunities for the promotion that I built. D'Lo Jordan? Are you kidding me? Who here knows who D'Lo Jordan is?
Well, it wasn't that Jamoke who tried rushing him in the ring.
The washed up weekend warrior wannabe.
Well, strong words for his challenger.
Big words from the champion there. Here comes D'Lo Jordan to back himself up. He heard his name.
Yeah. Air Jordan in the house. D'Lo Jordan, the challenger for the GTW Heavyweight Championship tonight. And he's not letting the words of the champion get to him.
No.
D'Lo Jordan, a presence
Filled
in the
with
Grindhouse right
confidence,
now.
Come in and get this ass whooping. Let's get this over with.
Well, the champion's a busy man, and
What you got tonight? It's gonna be easy.
he's calling his shot. He hasn't even put the belt down yet, Tugboat.
No, I don't think he plans on it.
I think he's just gonna beat him with headlocks. He's not gonna put down the microphone. Not gonna put down the belt.
When you have Big Green, you don't want to put that thing down. It's beautiful.
taking issue with Ty Harris. He should be taking issues with financially stable.
Yeah, I mean, that's not even your boss anymore.
I mean, I don't know how you could take issue with them, but
Well, I mean, you gotta think that
Good call.
you know
Good call, Tugboat.
that Ty booked the show to start with.
That is
So-
true. That is true. Yeah.
So this is squarely on the shoulders of disgraced owner of Titan Comics,
Wait, what's happening now?
of financially stable comics, Ty Harris.
Why are we hearing music now?
What is Ron Bass doing in here?
He says, "Hold on one damn minute."
Oh, you had your shot last month, Outlaw.
Yeah.
Well, last month's challenger having words with the champion, and I mean, I guess if you say you'll fight anyone, you can't be surprised when anyone comes out of the back room.
Wait, did you say whoever the hell else? Hey, how about we make this a four-way?
What?
Okay, all right.
Not sure he has the power to.
Oh my God!
Whoa!
Green Machine! Mike Orlando.
The Green Machine in the house! And the champion looks like he's seen a damn ghost!
Looks like
Can Ty Harris even sanction this? This is outrageous!
Looks like he's seen 13 ghosts.
Like you said, he's still booking this show, so
He can't just add another person to the match anytime he wants to?
I guess he can do whatever he wants until Monday morning when they take over officially.
That's right. This is still Ty's show.
Paperwork has not been signed yet. And why the hell not?
Man, this
Whatever, the writing's on the walls.
I think these four men can shake the walls off the Grindhouse.
Wait, so you're saying that financially stable didn't have the authority to fire? You know, never mind. The match is starting, and all four men going to work on each other in the ring. Orlando pairing off with Sterling. Ron Bass taking it to D'Lo Jordan in the corner. Oh no! What's gonna happen here? Big boot to the face from the Green Machine to the champion.
Sterling and Orlando onto the outside already.
Ushering the crowd out of their seats.
Smart decision, and consider as ever was big right hand. Meanwhile, Ron Bass putting on a boxing clinic in the middle of the match in the ring with D'Lo Jordan. And the Grindhouse is heading for the hills as Mike Orlando is just taking it to the champion in the crowd.
Grindhouse no choice but to be on their feet right now.
Oh no, what's happening here? Oh my God!
Looks like they're going to be on the feet the rest of the night. There's not a chair left in the building.
That's one way to get a standing ovation.
Oh, D'Lo Jordan taking the advantage on Ron Bass Jr. now.
Well, I will say, Jake Sterling effectively eliminated from this match.
Hell, he could lose his title right now and not even know it.
And the Green Machine taking a little drink break.
Oh my goodness.
He says, cool off, champ, but the champ says, fuck off.
Spitting in the face of the champ.
Oh, there's a match going on right now.
It looks like Big O wants a piece of the action, thinking about getting in, but here comes Jake Sterling with a giant knee to the face. Well, that's the resilience of the champion. Meanwhile, back in the ring, Ron Bass with a 350-pound splash to D'Lo Jordan.
More importantly, on the outside of the ring, two guys taking care of some deep-seated issues between each other.
Oh man, Ron Bass calling to finish it, but Mike Orlando and Jake Sterling, reluctant alliance to prevent a pinfall on D'Lo Jordan, which would have made Ron Bass the champion. This is anyone's game here. And you better be damn sure that all four of these men are looking for their big payoff.
Oh,
look at
some words here.
Now this is the competition that you want to see for the champion. Both of these men just sitting here,
big spinning forearm,
blasting each other in the chest. And Jay Breezy, think maybe Jake Sterling might have bitten off a little bit more than he could chew with opening this challenge up.
I mean, a four-way is not what he was prepared for, but as Jake Sterling said when you interviewed him on Jabroni U, he's got a plan A through Z, so maybe he's on Z right now.
Oh, look at this.
Oh!
Head scissors.
Maybe-
Imagine getting head scissored by a man the size of Mike Orlando.
I think he just moved to plan double C.
Oh! And he's taking everybody out of this match. Dope Suicida through the ropes into Ron Bass Jr. and D'Lo Jordan.
The Green Machine is running well right now.
Oh, big crossbody by the Green Machine, and he doesn't apply a pinfall.
Yeah, again, could be a mistake.
Now,
with four men, or three other men, you got to worry about. If you got one down, you need to take advantage.
and let's talk about the champion for 2 seconds. I was able to get one-on-one with him on this month's GTW Spotlight, which you can check out at jabroniu.com. And he says this company has been rigged against him since day one. And we talked about the battle for the multiverse, and it seemed like every single way, in every single round, there was just something that they tried. And when I say they, I mean disgraced former owner Ty Harris,
right,
just tried to stack the cards against Jake Sterling, and he just couldn't do it. So yeah, the guy's got a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, you got to wonder if there's anything behind that. Anybody putting Ty up to that? But man, Jake is,
Yeah.
he said, do whatever you want. I'm still going to be the champ. And like you said, undefeated in action here in the Grindhouse. And I don't know if he can do it tonight because he's looking a little banged up already. Ron Bass taking it to him.
I mean, Jake has to deal with Mike Orlando putting his body in jeopardy without any regard. And also Ron Bass Jr. I mean...
Well, I guarantee you, with
D'Lo Jordan.
With the new bosses, the champion's going to get the prestige he deserves and, maybe a fair fight, which, again, 3 men versus the champion, objectively, seems a little sus.
Seems a little stacked against him.
Yeah.
Conspiracy confirmed.
Oh, and look at this, those Naito.
D'Lo Jordan just took flight, my friends, on the outside of the ring.
Nowhere.
Absolutely incredible by Air Jordan, and the champion applying those Naito-like elbows, and Ron Bass giving them back to him.
Man, they felt that all the way up in North Carolina.
Yeah, they were raising up there. Here we go, Jake Sterling.
Ron Bass itching for this rematch. Meanwhile, the champion wants to show him there's a reason you lost. Look at that slam tugboat. Pin attempt by the challenger. Count of 2, and the champion gets his shoulder up.
I thought for sure we'd see a new champion right there.
This match for the GTW World Heavyweight Championship, absolutely incredible, and it's all over the place. And no one can say that the champion is not valiantly defending his title in the ring. Look, he can barely stand up, but he's made it to his feet. Just again, look at that spine buster, a 350-pound spine buster. Hooks the leg, and D'Lo Jordan breaks it up. My God, our champion's powerful.
D'Lo Jordan, Mike Orlando's turn to get some action in the ring here.
Ooh, big elbow into the face of the Big O. And D'Lo Jordan just taking it to Mike Orlando any way he can.
Yeah, he's just hitting him with everything he's got right now.
Man, that combo from D'Lo Jordan.
That was incredible. Ooh, big knee to the face there.
Just button mashing right
Can
there.
D'Lo Jordan become the new
That's
champion? Jake Sterling breaks it up.
Jake Sterling, man,
I'll
it's
tell you.
almost like Rocky Balboa right now. He's just where he's digging deep and getting this from, I don't even know.
And you know whose job I don't, whose shoes I wouldn't want to be in right now is official Jordan J. Breezy. He's got his hands full with these 4 men in the match.
Definitely. He's got to have his head on a swivel to make sure he sees everything is on the up and up in this match.
And
man
look at this chain of blows here. One from Orlando to Bass. One from Bass to the champ. The champ feeds it to D'Lo. He feeds it back to Maiko. And Maiko back to Bass. Ooh, look at that headbutt. My God, that's gotta hurt.
Ron Bass used his entire body in that headbutt.
And now it's just pandemonium in the ring, and my God, the four of these men have just beat the absolute hell out of each other.
I don't know if the ring can take it.
Oh my God, look at that charge. Talk about Air Jordan, he weighed about 5 feet into the air. And what the hell's Big O thinking about? Looks like he's getting up to the high red district here. Second rope shoulder tackle.
Jake Sterling had it.
Trying to capitalize.
Oh, and you know how devastating those lariats from the champion are. He put down Ron Bass Jr., got a pinfall. And Mike Orlando knows that too, wisely rolls to the outside of the ring. And honestly, I can't even believe he's on his feet at this point. And now I don't think he knows who he's pounding on, but if he's wearing tights, just go for it. Oh no, what's the champion thinking here? Dangerous territory.
Only a champion can afford that high red district.
My God.
Wow.
The champion with a huge high fly splash right into every single competitor in this match. My God.
I don't think that anybody in this match has any regard for their own personal safety at all. They are going to put themselves through it to get that win.
Now, I got to tell you, this is insane. Look how much energy the champion still has.
I know.
Yeah, but he's spending it right now trying to get just one person back in the ring.
Yeah, well, he went for Mike Orlando, thought to himself, no, this doesn't make any sense. Let me get D'Lo Jordan. He weighs about half as much. Champion looking to retain, and D'Lo Jordan somehow kicks out. When you got 270 pounds, 6'10" of the champion Jake Sterling crashing into you, it's a surprise you can even move at all after that. Coming at you from 12 feet in the air. And Jay Breezy, here comes those plans. Smart of the champion, go after the smaller competitor, but maybe not that smart. He just ate a face full of knees from D'Lo Jordan.
I think D'Lo had some plans of his own.
Spinning heel kick.
Oh my goodness. Right into the
he
post.
Was a dart.
Mike Orlando.
Oh my God, it just absolutely plastered Ron Bass Jr.
Ron Bass Jr. absorbs it, gets back up. Now that's a lariat you're gonna feel.
This is like two damn Buick Centuries crashing into each other.
That's right.
It's a collision in the Grindhouse. And now the champion's gonna connect with a Claymore kick. Looking for gold, looking to retain.
My goodness. Jake Sterling able to capitalize at the end.
That Devin Hester-like performance.
GTW Heavyweight Champion of the World.
The pandemonium in the GTW Grindhouse right now. Everybody is crazy for this match.
Now, let's unpack the strategy here because this is genius. First, Ron Bass eats about the world's largest spear from Mike Orlando. He was already on roller skates as it was. Champion knows that his opponents are going to be looking out for that seated F5. He's used it about 1,000 times before. It always gets results.
Oh.
But instead, he hits Ron Bass Jr. with a Claymore kick, absolutely capitalizes, and that's why the man is still the damn GTW champion.
There it is. Hold it high, champ.
And I'm not quite sure why the Grindhouse is not getting behind our champion because that was an absolute amazing title retain.
George Hudson Moorhead, the fourth year backstage at Grind Time Wrestling with D'Lo Jordan, who just made his Grind Time debut. Tough loss for you in the Fatal 4-Way. Jake Sterling retaining the title. How do you feel?
You know, it kind of sucks. I came here looking for a fight, a one-on-one fight. What I got was a war. That's all right. That's just the way I like it. This is not the last that you will see of D'Lo Jordan. And next time, I'm kicking everyone's ass.
You heard it, folks. Good attitude from D'Lo Jordan after a tough loss. Sounds like it's not the last we've seen of you here in Grind Time. Wish you luck in the future. George Hudson Moorhead the fourth here after our incredible fatal four-way for the GTW heavyweight title.
Yeah.
Jake Sterling retaining, reading a comic book.
Yeah, there's a couple guys in the locker room. They're selling comics. I guess they just won a comic shop or something. Anyways, though, they say that heavy is the head that wears the crown. Well, I say burdened is the shoulder that has to carry this GTW heavyweight championship. Because the powers that be here in GTW, well, they love nothing more than to strip this title off of me. They'd love nothing more than to have one of their golden boys come up and finally beat me for it. But that's just not going to happen, as I proved here tonight. Again, the conspiracy grows. I came in here for a one-on-one match. I ended up in a fatal four-way, but the result is inevitable. It's all the same in the end because Jake Sterling is a survivor. I do whatever it has to be done to remain the champion, to come out the winner. That's what separates me from all the losers in the back. And at the end of the day, if you have a problem with this, if you don't like what you see, I suggest you get used to it. Because there's simply nobody in GTW that's on my level.
Jake Sterling making a strong point, thrown into a fatal four-way and still retaining his GTW title. Gotta say congratulations, champ. Wish you luck in the future.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Back to you in the studio.
It's great to see the Green Machine out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached a point in our evening where I must do a disclaimer. A disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
The next match is your main event. And your main event is a last man standing match. If you are unfamiliar with that term, anything goes. So, if at any point you have anyone in your party that is objectionable to extreme amounts of violence, now's your chance. On that note, the following contest is...
I think we're all good, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can stick through it.
All right.
I'm a little squeamish, but I am a professional.
I'm Jabroni, are you?
And let's say this, disgraced former owner of Financially Stable Comics, Ty Harris, at least had the foresight to give us a double main event tonight. Because here comes my camera with that idiot Zach Cold Iron.
I'm confused. Is Mike Hammer the man, or is Mike Hammer the hammer in his hand? I mean,
I'll tell you what, he's a thief. Keep your eyes on him because that's the hammer to the ring bell, and we're gonna need that to get this match underway. I don't know if Zach Cold Iron's got some sticky fingers or not, but
Yeah, I'm not even going to mention this guy's name after what he did to the
And his
Cheese.
opponent.
Luckily, doing well.
of course you're referring to earlier in the show when they decimated the Cheese backstage. And look at this, an ovation.
Yeah.
An ovation for Lewis and Cody Behringer.
You know,
Cody.
Lilith and I, we go way back. Cody and I, we haven't always got along, but I'd like to see him take out Mike Hammer right now.
Yeah, I mean, Mike Hammer and his I don't know, Cold Iron, whoever the guy is. Yeah, I don't know who they think they are coming in here, fucking with the Cheese and trying to fuck with Cody Behringer.
More importantly, Lilith.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting show at the beginning of the night from Mike Hammer. Lead official Eric's gonna lay out the rules for this last man standing.
This is a last man standing match. There is no submission. There is no time limit. If you cannot get up At my count of 10, you will be declared the loser.
Okay, good to know, good to know.
Back to your corners.
Thank you, lead official Eric.
And you couldn't have asked for a better official for this match. The wealth of experience of Eric is just absolutely incredible. And I just want this match to get underway. And here we go. Last man standing, Cody Behringer and Mike Hammer.
Starting off with a bunch of blasts to the face. Blasting each other back and forth. Mike Hammer just going to town on Cody Behringer.
What a piece of garbage.
Yeah, say whatever you want to there, Mike Hammer, but you're standing in the ring with Cody Behringer, who's an absolute monster. Yeah. Not to mention he's got Lilith on the outside of the ring, who has only ensured that Cody Behringer. Wow, look at the athleticism from Cody Behringer.
Lilith giving Cody some pointers right now on the side of the ring.
Lilith has run Cody Behringer hundreds of matches.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, big shot to the midsection of Mike Hammer from Cody Behringer. It doesn't seem to me like we're going to see a whole lot of wrestling in this ring. This looks like a damn street fight.
Yeah, it looks like a barroom brawl.
Cody Behringer gets dumped to the outside of the ring here. Now.
Oh, and now we have the count of Eric.
And Lilith doing her due diligence to keep this idiot, Zach Cold Iron, out of Cody Behringer's way.
Up to the count of 4. Come on, Cody.
Well, back on his feet now, and Mike Hammer continues to go to town on Cody Behringer.
I don't know how. Oh, my goodness.
Look at that. Cody Behringer just slammed Mike Hammer into that 500-pound boxing bag.
Look at that thing swinging.
Not exactly how that thing's meant to be used, but damn effective. Yeah, exactly right. Cold Iron, back up.
I mean, Zach Cold Iron, I don't know how many times he's been a man on the outside, but Lilith has mastered this gig, so you better watch out.
Oh, man. Giant blow from Cody Behringer.
Might I say that Cody Behringer is slapping the shit out of Mike Hammer.
Oh my God! He just blasted him with a chair.
Yeah, that one's for the cheese.
And Mike Hammer, I gotta say, more brains than brawn, because you gotta be an absolute idiot to want to get into a ring with an angry Cody Behringer.
Cody just removed his elbow pad. I think this one's gonna be for Lilith.
And much less into a street fight with an angry hellhound. Oh, look at that. He just jams his fingers right into the windpipe of Cody Behringer there. Perfectly legal in this match.
Anything goes.
And now Mike Hammer looking under the ring, see what he can find. Comes up a little short, but he's still going to look as he slams the head of Cody Behringer into the ring post.
Oh
no.
Finds himself a kendo stick.
Who left that there?
Now this is actually surprising there, Tugboat, because, Cody Behringer screaming in agony. Some of the, again with that. Now some of the more seasoned veterans employ a little bit of sword play into their fighting techniques. And that's a martial arts training sword, and that's why you're going to find them under the ring.
Okay.
Mike Hammer.
And I'm really actually surprised that a lot more commentators don't actually know that, because a lot of people always ask, and that's why. Oh my God, right in front of us at the table here is Mike Hammer, lays waste to the back of Cody Behringer. And again with that kendo stick.
Looks like Mike Hammer might have been leading that class.
Oh, again with that kendo stick. Mike Hammer juking and jiving a little bit.
Sticking and moving.
And now he's just pounding off into the back of Cody Behringer with fists and forearms right over the apron, and that can't feel good on your sternum.
Oh, he just flossed his taint with Cody's shirt.
What an idiot.
What?
Those shirts cost $25. They're absolutely amazing. I bought one myself before the show. Oh, all right.
Get him with a combo with a hat.
Combo with a hat, $40. Exactly right. That's why you're the tugboat. Steady and reliable. No one's gonna clap for you, Mike Hammer. Shut up.
Mike Hammer patting himself on the back because nobody else will do it. Not even Zach Coldiron.
Yeah, well, he's too busy carrying that stupid hammer around.
Oh, there we go.
Meanwhile, the Grindhouse is putting their hands together.
Oh! Cody has a kendo stick now.
That was...
Oh, Mike Hammer running away. Look at this. Look at this.
I'd head for the hills if I were Mike Hammer. Oh, God damn it, that looked painful.
Do it again. Hit him again.
I think Cody's trying to break that damn kendo stick. Now look, it may just be me, but if I got hit with one of those things, first of all, if I could stand up, which I couldn't, I wouldn't.
That way, I definitely would be the end for me.
I definitely want it in 10 seconds.
And you know, honestly, if I got to take one to the back from Financially Stable to keep my job, I'll do it.
I would roll up on the ground like an armored dillo, and I would play dead.
Oh, big knee to the face from Cody Behringer. You got to watch out in these kinds of matches because wrestling maneuvers can happen at any time. I know that's a strange thing to say when you're blasting each other with kendo sticks and chairs.
Just like a possum.
An official error to a 4 count here. Cody Behringer's in trouble.
You know, I can't believe I'm saying this, but super great of Cody to step up and try to help out in the situation where Mike Hammer's disrespecting Ty Harris and Lilith.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, the Cheese.
The Cheese, I think Cody's had enough matches with the Cheese that he definitely has some respect for what the Cheese has to offer, GTW.
Exactly. You can't just assault members of the Grindhouse locker room willy-nilly like that, the way Mike Hammer and Zach Coldiron did.
Yeah.
I just got word from my sources that, because I asked why Zach carries that hammer, and he said because he's used to carrying the hammer in the tag team, so.
And I just got word from the challenger, Mike Hammer, from his response for getting a chair into the back, and he said, "Ow!" And he just gets his face slammed into a chair by Cody Behringer.
Grindhouse completely behind Cody right now.
Oh, man! And what I really have to applaud, though, in this match is the genius of Lilith. As terrifying as a person as I've ever met in my entire life. But she knows getting the Grindhouse behind the back of Cody Behringer is only going to help him win this match. And it's amazing the charisma she's turned on.
Yeah.
I don't know what to feel, but I'm excited.
We're all excited here, Daniel. This is the main event. Oh, and let's bring some more furniture in.
I just got word from the chairs in the ring, and they didn't say much.
That's why you're the best broadcast journalist in the game, Jay Breezy.
Bringing you the scoops. And
Scoops,
and
dude.
not the scoops as well.
I gotta ask you, how many dabs do you have to do before the furniture starts talking to you?
3. 1, 2, 3.
I gotta imagine that's exactly how you're feeling on that second one. And Cody Behringer, I see the wheels turning in his head. Oh no, but it backfired. Powerbomb. Powerbomb from Mike Hammer. All 300 pounds of Cody Behringer right into that pile of chairs.
Man, that's twice tonight the chair has backfired on the Hellhound.
I just got more word from the chairs. They said ow.
And now the Grindhouse not appreciating whatsoever stupid Zach Coldiron getting in the face of Lilith.
Lilith giving Cody words of encouragement on the side of the ring here, trying to get him motivated to get back at Mike Hammer right now. Oh, Mike Hammer!
That's disgusting.
Dabbed his sweaty head and threw it at Lilith's face. Good Lord.
There's only one kind of dab we tolerate at this
right.
announce table.
That's right.
Oh my God! I think Mike Hammer's about had enough of taking a cavalier attitude and just absolutely pounding the shit out of Cody Behringer's face.
Mike Hammer is pure anarchy, my friends. He doesn't care about anything or anyone. Human life means nothing to this guy.
And I'm not going to deny his toughness. I mean, this guy in another dimension, Tugboat, could be a hell of a competitor in the Grindhouse.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're in this dimension. Where Biff is rich and powerful and married to your mother. And where this is happening to Cody Behringer.
More stiff shots from Mike.
And here we go. Oh, definitely dodged by Cody Behringer. Rolls him through here. And a giant forearm to the back of the head, and that's going to knock you senseless. Both men down on the mat.
Eric's starting that count.
You know, you were telling Allie that you've seen her rehab on Instagram, and I've seen actually Cody and his workouts on Instagram, and he is really ramping himself up. And you can tell by the athleticism that he's showing in the ring right now.
That's absolutely right, and you know, he is consistently in the Grindhouse. He always shows up. He never cuts corners. He's constantly training.
Always ready to go, too.
Mike Hammer wisely rolls to the outside of the ring, which will put you right back on your feet. And now he's looking for more plunder under the ring, and Cody Behringer is just, oh my God, is he smiling?
They just pulled out the LCD TV.
Well, again, they like to use those TVs to...
Oh,
what?
And Cody pulled out it. There's 2 TVs in the ring.
They like to use those TVs to watch remote wrestling clinics put on by the professionals. These guys train hard and in every way possible, and they use technology to their advantage in the Grindhouse. But they're not meant to be in the ring. This is absurd.
Maybe we'll have some dueling TVs.
And not to mention a sly little smile from Cody Behringer and a DDT to boot as he saw that TV, because you'll remember in the tables, ladders, chairs too, he went through one of those TVs.
He did, and I think now it's Mike Hammer's turn to go through a TV.
It's the smile of a man who knows how to avoid getting thrown through a TV, I'll say that much. Oh my God, what is this? This is the only promotion on God's green earth that you will ever see someone set up a TV in between the ring ropes.
You know what they say, fool me once, I won't get fooled again, says Cody Behringer.
That's an old saying in Texas, probably Tennessee as well.
Cody Behringer getting in the face of Zach Coldiron, and Zach Coldiron retreating away like a little sissy. And I'll tell you, both of these men are in dangerous territory with these TVs. Oh, no!
Oh my God!
Evidence clearly by Cody Behringer going through that TV. And I said it the last time it happened. I know some people want to be on TV, but that's ridiculous.
Wow, that is not,
Oh,
the
no.
way to get your 15 minutes.
Cody is bleeding. Cody is bleeding profusely from that hit to the TV. Oh my God.
And Mike Hammer wasting absolutely no time, widening that cut. And Tugboat, what happens when the blood comes out of your head? You're not going to be able to stand upright.
No, obviously, it's never good to lose blood. But it takes the oxygen away from your body. It just makes you disoriented. Gets in your eyes. Hot night like tonight. The sweat mixed in there. Oh, this is not good for Cody Behringer.
You gotta worry about Cody Behringer right now, and the position that Mike Hammer is in as well. The fact that Financially Stable took over GTW now, and Mike Hammer is doing this to Cody Behringer.
Oh no! This is bad news for Cody Behringer, and he doesn't see this ring hammer. Oh, but maybe it did. He pulls over Mike Hammer with a gigantic spear, and both men are down.
He's so disoriented. He's going for a pin.
Hopefully when he hears the three, he gets to his feet and raises his hands in victory, but he definitely doesn't want to stay down on the ground too long.
Lilith with those loud shrieks in Cody's ear, trying to get him motivated to get up. Here we go.
And with the amount of blood coming out of his head from going through that TV, oh, big spear from Mike Hammer. Cody Behringer is in big, big trouble.
I got to give it to Mike Nah, never mind.
Again, I say he's as tough as any competitor that I've ever seen, tougher than Calculus, but he's in the ring with the Hellhound, Cody Behringer, who has to get up. And official Eric's at a 3 count now, and Cody Behringer's stirring.
How Cody is able to get up and move around at all right now is beyond me.
And Cody, not a ladder.
Yeah, Cody Behringer reliving every worst nightmare he's ever had in this ring. First, the goddamn kendo sticks, turns his back into a work of art. Then he goes through the TV, big time star energy there, and now the ladder.
What is this now? What is Mike Hammer doing? Is he pulling out a toolbox?
I heard he went through a couple of names before he settled on Mike Hammer. It was Mike Screwdriver, Mike Seat Clamps, Mike Pliers.
Yeah. Mike Bonesaw even. That was too much. Went too far.
Yeah, that trademark though. He really liked Mike Bonesaw.
Yeah. Jabroni, you threatened to sue.
The Grindhouse calling for tables.
Where are we at here on the count? I can barely hear over the thunderous crowd.
I think we're at 5 with referee Eric there on the side. 6. Yeah,
okay,
we're good, yeah.
Cody Behringer back on his feet. And
Cody has lost a lot of blood.
And seeing your own blood does something to a man, because he looks like he's got murder in his eyes as he tries the back of Mike Hammer into that ladder there. Mike Hammer in trouble, jobs out of the way, and again, Cody Behringer just blasts himself right into that ladder, taking punishment. Oh, and a big crossbody from Mike Hammer. How the hell is Cody Behringer even still going at this point?
It's actually, it's tough to see. It's tough to see Cody go through this. I mean, we've seen him do some crazy things at GTW. We've had our differences, but my God, to see a guy like Mike Hammer fucking get the best of Cody Behringer, this is tough.
An official Eric applying the standing 10 count again here. Cody Behringer's climbing back up for more. And this time literally using the ladder for assistance.
Six count.
Oh
now.
my God.
6 count again.
Well, he also thought about Mike Scissors because it looks like he's cut. Oh no, what's he doing? It looks like Mike Hammer's on the outside cutting the.
They're moving them. They're revealing the edge of the ring here.
Now, in case you didn't know, there's about a half-inch layer of padding on top of solid wood, on top of solid steel, and that's all there's there. And Mike Hammer's trying to expose that bare wood, while Cody Behringer can't even get on his feet right now. And I have a very, very bad feeling about what's going to be happening here very soon, Jay Breezy.
Yeah, this is not good.
Yeah, this is I fear for the Grindhouse and their mental state after this match.
Oh no, and that moron, Zach Coldiron, removing pads from the other side of the ring. An official Eric trying to get some control here, but
What? Lilith trying to stop. Look at referee. Oh, Zach Coldiron just put his hands on referee Eric.
and Ty Harris trying to restore some order here. I mean, he doesn't really have the power to do anything, but run to the back, get financially stable. Maybe they can do something. Or maybe they know that this match is money.
Yeah, where is financially stable? I mean, their promotion is about to go.
They're very,
nuts right
very
here.
busy men, Jay Breezy. And let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, the overseas market's about to close. They're just trying to get on some last minute.
Oh my
deals.
God, this is crazy. The whole ring.
My God, you have to admire whatever is driving Cody Behringer right now. And these men are in dangerous, dangerous territory. Oh no! Oh no! Mike Hammer thinking about a pile driver here, and Cody Behringer instinct kicking in, desperately fighting out. Ooh, rakes the back and hits Mike Hammer with a big knee there. Looking for a lariat, Mike Hammer docks it. Oh no! Oh my God! That is spine on the pine! No one is gonna think any less of Cody Behringer if he just takes the count.
I can't imagine that Cody can get up after that. I mean, nobody could.
Cody, you've proved yourself, but just stay down.
At
this point, just stay down.
You've done everything that you can to defend.
No one is going to cheer Mike Hammer here for the tactics that he's been using in this match.
I know, this is, Mike Hammer pulled out all the stops. I mean, I guess when you tell somebody it's no holds barred, do whatever you want.
Oh, look at this here. And Cody Behringer in trouble as we're at a 7 count. We're at a count of 8 here. Count of 9.
No,
Cody. Oh my God. He gets to his feet just long enough to break the count. And Mike Hammer's absolutely livid in the ring.
He's furious.
And I don't know if that's brain power, instinct, or what, but
can't keep a dog down, you know?
Think about your future, Cody. Just stay down, please.
No, he's thinking about the Grindhouse chanting his name.
And Daniel, I wanna note that you just heard a war cry. Hopefully you can remember that in the future.
I don't know what you're talking about. And now's not the time to ponder such things. My God. Here it is, collision in the middle of the ring.
They just went head to head.
And unfortunately,
Literally.
Cody came out on the worst end of that deal. He landed on that exposed ring. Mike Hammer didn't. There's still padding over on that side. It's not much, but it's something. And at this point in this match, you're going to take anything you can get.
That looked like two Rams just going at it there. who can get up to their feet. You got to think Mike Hammer has the advantage. Cody is just taking so much punishment. Grindhouse firmly behind Cody, though.
The Cody
Lead official Eric at an 8 count. Cody, you got to get to your feet. You got to get to your feet. Hurry. Hurry, Cody. Oh, look at that. Yes! Cody Berringer uses Mike Hammer as a step stool to get to his feet and wins the match. Incredible.
So now we need paramedics.
Cody Berringer.
Thank God that's over.
Oh my God.
Jesus H. Christ on the cross. What an absolute war.
Cody Berringer defending the honor of everyone in the Grindhouse right now against Mike Hammer and his dastardly fucking bullshit.
You did everything.
What's Cold Iron doing on the outside here with that hammer?
Oh, doing something absolutely unnecessary. Oh, your boy lost the match. Suck it up. Instead, you hit Cody Berringer with a hammer after he goes through a damn war.
This is unforgivable. Mike Hammer and his douchebag on the outside, unforgivable.
All right, somebody call the cops and get Zach Cold Iron in cuffs here. Oh, what a great loser you are.
Where's JT Mercer at?
Somebody stop this madness. This is absolutely unforgivable, deplorable behavior by Mike Hammer.
Where's the whole locker room that came out here earlier?
And look at
Lilith.
Lilith throwing her body over Cody Berringer, who's lifeless at the moment.
Yeah, putting herself in harm's way to protect her loved one.
Well, at least Mike Hammer won't hit a defenseless civilian with a chair.
What?
Oh,
what?
no,
What
sure. Let go of her, you
no.
son of a bitch.
Where's the right
What the? Oh, great. And look at Zach Cold Iron making
get
Cody
everybody out
Berringer
here.
watch.
Everybody needs to get out here.
Somebody call the damn cops. And now he throws Ty Harris down. And throw that onto the list of charges, because he doesn't even work here. That's a civilian.
Cold Iron holding Cody up, making him watch.
This is absolutely despicable. Oh, Tugboat, you hate to see this. This is absolutely horrible.
What?
Oh! Yeah, sure! Just drive her face right in the pine, you unbelievable bastard!
Oh my God, get these fucking guys out of here. Excuse my language, but I'm furious right now.
Language excused, James. Fuck these guys. Oh, yeah, great. Real proud of yourselves, guys. Yo, son, great job. Great fucking job. Oh, so glad you could do that.
Yeah, get out of here, man.
George Hudson Moorhead, the fourth, having some issue with
I can't imagine there isn't a person in the Grindhouse that doesn't have an issue with that son of a bitch, Mike Hammer.
The most important thing right now is Lilith okay? And it doesn't look like it. This is concussion material. This is horrible. I didn't think Mike Hammer would go this far. He went super far, but I didn't think he would go this fucking far.
Oh, listen to that. Here comes the applause for Cody Berringer and Lilith. Both of them went through a war.
Wow. Cody carrying Lilith out. This is.
Well, how was that? I said, how was that, Grindhouse? guys put their bodies on the line to put that smile there. So guys, thank you from all of us here at
GTW.
Parting words from Ty Harris.
We'll see you guys next month, August 21st. Back to the grind. Thanks, guys.
Well, August 21st, back to the grind, Ty Harrison. And here comes Financially Stable, the new owners.
Fuck Financially Stable.
Oh.
Well, you don't work here, you're jobless. I guess you can say whatever you want. I won't stand for anyone talking about Financially Stable like that. A couple of the best bosses I've ever had in my life, magnanimous to let me come back to the table on a trial basis. And gentlemen, please, I hope you'll take my resume into consideration.
I'll have the secretary. I'll think about it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sirs, but also go fuck yourself.
Look at those magnanimous owners of GTW Financially Stable. What an absolute war that just happened, and man, the craziness ramped up tonight in the Grindhouse.
I'm speechless. I cannot believe what we saw.
Yeah, I mean, the Big Payoff was absolutely right, and back to the grind. I just can't even imagine what they're going to do next.
Well, we've reached that part of the show. Boys, final thoughts. Tugboat, final thoughts about the Big Payoff. Whoa, before you give us your final thoughts, let's hand a microphone over here to one of our benevolent owners, Connor McKay.
What do you want from me?
I thought you might want to say something about becoming new owner of Financially Stable Comics, or by extent, GTW Wrestling.
Look, if you're trying to win me over, I'm not the guy to win over. You got to talk to this guy.
Oh.
Well, look at this, Winston Bailey III. Sir.
You boys ever heard of a performance review?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 90-day trial basis.
Okay, we'll do our absolute best, sir. Thank you so much for that.
3 months. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's under contract.
90 days, plenty of time to get the job done. All right, now we're at final thoughts. Tugboat, final thoughts about the Big Payoff, because for us, we got another 90 days guaranteed by the most magnanimous owners of GTW I've ever seen, Financially Stable.
The graciousness of our new owners. So, thank God. Yeah, I mean, big news there. What an absolute insane night. I can't wait till we come back again August 21st. Beginning to end, this was probably the best night of wrestling I've seen since joining the commentary team for Grind Fit Wrestling.
Jay Breezy, final thoughts about the Big Payoff.
Well, I will say that if I am a match for donor for Cody, I will be happy to give him my blood. And thank you, Financially Stable, for giving us 3 more months.
Absolutely incredible night of events here in the Grindhouse, the Big Payoff, and we saw it here right at the GTW commentary table. We're the Jabroni U commentary team. And for Jay Breezy, the Don Marijuan, for Tugboat Drew Kistler, I'm your host for the next 90 days, Handsome Dan Solorzano, and remember, that's money! Take her easy!
Ladies and gentlemen, George Hudson Moore at the 4th backstage here at Grind Time Wrestling after an absolutely brutal last man standing match between Cody Behringer and Mike Hammer. I don't think we're going to get an interview with Cody Behringer. He went through absolute hell. He went through... I guess we are. Cody Behringer.
Shut the fuck up.
All right.
Hammer, you're gonna step into my house and first of all take out somebody that not only had a match with me, but I had a grudge with, and somebody I had to handle business with. You're gonna take care of my business? You're gonna stick your nose in my damn business? You want truth? You want real? I'm as real as you're gonna fucking get. You touched the one thing I give a shit about. I am going to end you. I am going to walk inside of you, rip you piece by piece, and I promise you, next time I see you, you'll never walk again. You crossed the line, and now I'm just getting started.
If you want my opinion, folks, I think Mike Hammer's made a very huge mistake putting his hands on Lilith. Cody Behringer is like a man possessed. I mean, I was scared just standing here. We'll see what happens here next month at Grind Time Wrestling. It has been an incredible show. Thank you all for watching. I'm George Hudson Moorhead IV. We will see you next time.